morning. How are you? I'm excited. I'm going to be doing a little bit of crafting here this morning. Martin's carrying things in from the car, and I have these. You can't really see them. My light's too bright. These are super, super bright. Look at those. Look at those. So I have these, right? Have these. Good morning. How are you? And then yesterday I got these. These are the white ones. I want to take this this little bat that I felted. Good morning. Good morning. We're back. We're all cozy up in the west altar of the church. But these are on sale right now. You got to get them. You get 30 in the set. Look at these. This is just a little bottle brush tray that I got. Look at it. I think I might figure out how to put this on here. These, oh my gosh, Ted, you are going to love these. But I want to show you how to open these. Wait, I might need to turn them off to open them. No, let's turn them on. You unwind, right? You unwind till it's loose. And then it's like one little twist. One little twist, open it up like a ring. And then what I like to do is find where the end of it is, because the little end will get tangled for you. But I like to untangle these totally the whole way before I put them on. These are on with wire. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. These are on sale. I had to go live. I had to go live. You got to get these. The things in the TikTok shop that I'm getting, I'm loving so much. But this one, I want to take this little needle. Look at this little. I was going to turn him into the strawberry, and I decided not to. He looks like a squidgy little pumpkin, and I'm going to put him on this little. This is a little upcycle one that I had. It was broken off of a wreath. So I'm going to take this. I don't want to poke that. Yeah. Let's think about how we're going to do this. I do have this little stick. This one, I just wrap those colored lights around, and there's 3 settings. I like this one the best. I might actually put the stick on the pumpkin. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take and let this to the back, because I'm going to move this pumpkin off of here. Right? Oh my gosh. The possibilities are endless. The outside of our house, I don't really decorate for Halloween. I decorate for autumn because we have the cemetery. Our son has a giant, good morning, Bobby, crafting in the bed. While Morton, I don't know what Morton's doing. We had a fantastic day yesterday. We went to a family autumn party, and this morning I'm sitting back here. This is the west altar. This was the west altar. It still is. It's my little TV crafting area now. But I thought I just looked this morning, Bobby, these little fairy lights that I'm obsessed with, and look how bright they are. I just got these white ones, and I'd ordered my first batch. I got these beautiful colored lights, and I saw that they were on sale, and I'm like, I must go live and share them with you. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. You love watching. Thanks, Loves Turtle. I'm going to do some crafts here while the house is waking up this morning. Ignore my socks. Here, I'm going to flip the camera around and show you ignore my pajamas. And I have this on. So you're sitting right in my lap while we're crafting. We'll flip that back around. but I wanted to go live. The bottle brush trees are in my shop. Look at them. Look at them. And this one, let me turn this off to show you. That's the color of it. Look. Isn't that gorgeous? I am so cozy, Ted. I don't know why I filtered that. Look at how gorgeous that is. And if you put the white on them, it just is going to look gold for you. Seriously, when you get, these are on sale, 30 of these for so cheap. But look, it turns it into like this gorgeous little tree. And you can put these anywhere. So I can like set these like over on the stage. You can set them on the stage. And Morton, we did a, I don't know if we did a video. Good morning, City Poot, on how to change the batteries in these. It's so easy. So, and I have one, this little one, actually, every day since I've gotten these lights, I have no, it's not that one. It's this one I'm turning on. I'm turning this on every day for like an hour or so, just to see how the battery lasts. And the batteries are lasting fantabulous on them. So I'm only going to have so much time, but I wanted to go live because these are on sale. And TikTok Shop, the TikTok Showcase, I don't run these sales. But I saw they were on sale and I'm like, I'm doing it. I got to do it. So this is this little bat. Maybe the little bat should hold the stick. No, he doesn't have hands. Look at him. I made him. He's in the needle felting set. Isn't he adorable? Maybe he should stand by the pole. Yeah, stand by the pole on the pumpkin. Yep. What do you think? The bat standing by the pole on the pumpkin? Yeah, stand by the pole. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to wrap them up. And I have a couple of pipe cleaners. Look at them. I'm going to put this pole kind of in front of him so his face lights up. Carson's so happy we're live. I had to go live to show you these. I can't craft on my own. Did you get these? Susanna, aren't they adorbs? I just got these white ones. Look at how gold they glow. Look at the white with that pumpkin. Oh my gosh. I am making these beautiful decorations and sticking them in just random places around the church. I love them. I love them. Oh, yesterday I didn't touch my phone at all. We got one picture. Oh, I can't even show it to you. Dang it. We got one group picture when we were leaving. Morton and I were almost out to our car, and one of the guys came out and said, come back, we forgot the picture. But we had so much fun. It was so lovely. Faye, this is a stick with these. This is what I'm showing you right now. This is, seriously, go get these. I got these first, 30 of them in the multicolor, right? The multicolor is fabulous. Look at the light it gives off. Let me find something that, look at this. Oh my gosh, look with the white card around it. Look at the light that thing gives off. Look at it. Isn't it crazy? Can you see it? Look at all those colors. These are my favorite fairy lights I've ever had, I think. And I like that it's the wire so you can twist it. I'm going to use this. We're crafting my fairy light. This is my bucket list things to do with you. Craft with you here in the cozy TV nook. Oh, another strand of those. These old lights went out on this thing. I'm gonna just disconnect them totally, and I think I'm gonna make little decorations like this that I can put over in the tree, and each night I'll turn like a different one on. I think that would be so fun. I know crafting by fairy lights doesn't get better. Suzanne, totally agree. I'm gonna take this, and I have some old leaves. I've been thinking about this last night. I have leaves that right now are curing in the glycerin. And the glycerin, I made that video, and I didn't realize that a lot of times TikTok shop, like they go out of stock on stuff, and I have no control over it. That part's driving me crazy. That part I'm not a fan of that. Because I like to, I don't like saying you gotta get it now, gotta get it now. You gotta get it now though. But I'm sorry, you gotta say it, because I'm gonna try wrapping these. These are fragile old leaves from last year. They had not been cured with my glycerin, which we'll go back and check on that in a minute too. I'm just gonna twist this around. I have an idea in my head of how this is gonna look. Do you ever do that when you craft? Thanks for following, Jana. We're almost to 200,000 followers. Make sure you're following. I have 3 Fuse Glass Mermaids I'm giving away when we hit 200,000 followers. Oops, sorry. And I have you around my neck. Oh, one person bought a product. Who bought it? Who bought it? Cindy. Thank you. If you have little Christmas gifts to make up, or like I have a live pumpkin here. Well, not a live pumpkin, it's picked, but a fresh pumpkin. Look, I could wrap this. I'm going to do that with this one, I think. Wrap this right around here. How cute is that to give to a neighbor? Hey, Felicia, good morning. Good morning, Michael. How are you? You got both. Cindy got both. Cindy got this one, the colored lights and the white lights. Which does everybody like best? The white or those beautiful, look, they're like a pastel-y reflective rainbow light. Look at these colors. This reminds me of, the old vintage lights in the snow. That's what they remind me of. Which color do you guys like? Do you like the rainbow pastels? Do you like the colored lights or the white? I love both, and I can't decide. I'm gonna put this with this guy. I like the stick, but I like him holding this. And then we're gonna have him all tangled up. Our little bat's gonna get tangled up into all these. The white, the color, the colored lights that's like in the olden days when we'd go out. Like I remember begging my dad when he got home, please, can we drive and look at Christmas lights? But look, that lights that little bat's face up that we made. And this kit, I just did I left feedback for the people that made that kit. That kit, the needle felting, it is so complete and it is so awesome. And I'm so sorry that I've only showed this to you once. It's been crazy busy, but look at this. Yes, would anybody else drive around and look at the lights? I think this little guy holding this little white branch, then we can set him on my glittery little pumpkin. He's gonna live here. He's gonna live right here, because this room, oops, our music's back on. I had muted because it went to a commercial. On mute. There we go. The 70s, yes. Yeah. Oh, Bobby, these old crazy bulbs, but look, these little ones are friendly. I'm feeling so cozy. Are you feeling cozy this morning? Anybody feeling cozy? I hope so. We have the mini split on down there in the kitchen. Because we have those teenagers from Florida that are chilly. So put the bulbs up every year in the outside, yes. Older man in small town sets 200 plus Christmas trees. That is so gorgeous. Look at this. It's in the 50s just now, but it was supposed to be rainy today. It's sunny out now. This little bat, I'm gonna put him up higher. I think I'm gonna put him over in that corner. He's gonna live over there, I think. It's always autumn, and isn't he perfect? Look at his little face. And he's squishy. Let's keep wrapping him. I don't think I'm gonna put him on the pumpkin. He needs to be up higher. Like this little bat needs to be maybe trying to fly away with this little branch. Maybe he got caught in the branch. We don't know what his story is. But this little part I can tuck behind him so we won't see. Yeah. And then I just flip him over to turn this off. Oh, he looks sad when that's off. He looks so much better when it's on. It's felted wool. It came in a kit. 8 of them. I have it in my showcase. If you've ever thought about needle felting, you want to get this. Look, that's all the stuff left over from the bat kit. But each kit is different. And they all come in the set. There's 8 different ones. So adorable. So adorable. This is a wonderful set. And it comes with all your tools. Everything. Everything. This is what my bat was supposed to look like. He was supposed to be a strawberry bat. The instructions are incredible too. That's what he was supposed to look like, but that's what he looks like. I love him better as a little pumpkin bat. I'm gonna take this now and keep wrapping this down. I want to loosely wrap this around. This is a really fragile old, look how bright those lights are. These are the brightest little fairy lights. And this is why I'm doing this live right now. These things I just saw this morning, these things are on sale. Like these are, you get 30 of these for incredibly cheap. Can somebody tell me how cheap they are? I just saw it said flash sale and I'm like, I'm going live. Can anybody tell me how cheap these are? The same fairy lights. No, I have been, Bobby, this little stick, I've been turning this on while Morton and I have watched TV because I want to be able to say this lasted for however long. Since we got these ones, $8.59 for 30 of them. Morton, I also have the replacement batteries in there. Morton showed us how to replace the batteries. I think I did a TikTok on that. So easy. You don't need a screwdriver or anything. But I've been turning this one on every night while we're watching TV up here just to see how long it lasts. And they are lasting. I mean, they are lasting really, really good. My sister has some, and she has these little cool houses, her little mid-century modern houses that she has these on. She puts them on. She lets them on 24/7. She lets them on during the day, 24/7, and she said they last 2 weeks for her. Now, I haven't done that personally. I switch mine off and on. I wouldn't let them on during the day. Okay, I like how this is. Where's our bat? Where's our little bat, Con? Where did he go? Our little bat flew away. Oh, here he is. We found him. Okay, so I'm going to take this string. And I came live this morning just because of these little lights. They're having a flash sale. I love them. And I'm letting enough of this to go behind our bat. And I'm going to put the stick in front of him. And I want it to light up his face. Or the leaves in front of him. Okay. That will go behind. So we're going to take this. Good morning, everybody. How are you? What are you doing today? I forgot to tell Morton. I'm scared for what he's going to be making for breakfast. I'm going to untangle these first. I say untangle, I mean unwind, because they're in a little circle. But I've been messing around with them. Here we go. Maybe I should let him a little tangled, like he got tangled into the lights. It seriously is just unwinding the circle. But these are on wire, which makes them so twisty and easy to craft with. Halloween candy makeup bags to give out. That'd be fun. I wish we got trick-or-treaters. I love looking at their costumes. I love seeing their faces. And if you're lucky enough to get trick-or-treaters, this is my PSA today. If you're lucky enough to get trick-or-treaters, and you have teenagers come to your house, or grown-ups even, please, and they're dressed up, please give them a treat. I had a neighbor who, I would be on my porch, she would be on her porch, and teenagers would be dressed up, and I would hear her saying, "How old are you?" And then she'd say, "You're too old to trick or treat." And I was like, "You're not too old to trick or treat." And if they came to my house first, well, I just always had a big bowl and let people grab what they wanted. But when I hear her saying that, I would yell over, "You're never too old to trick or treat." If you dress up and you're trick or treating, you're gonna get something if you come here. I don't know. Do you think there's a cutoff for age for trick or treating? I don't. I would make up little things for the mommy and daddy, and things that candies that kids typically don't like. Not Werther's Originals or anything, but I'd give parents a goodie bag too sometimes. And Steve, you wanted me to thank you both again. Felicia, I'm in my pajamas now. Are you guys gonna be at the church today? Because we have some goodies to bring over for you. Full-size candy bar. Yeah. Dress up with the kids and go to the door with them. Yes. My mom used to drop us off, my little brother and I, because we lived in the middle of nowhere. Like we had to go so far to even go grocery shopping. But my mom would drop us off, and my little brother and I would go out trick or treat together. It was glorious and fun. The Felicia, if you guys are there, we have a bunch of stuff. The good yummy stuff. Morton's down there in the kitchen cooking now. He made so much bread and took to my cousins, and I said I wanted to get something over for Steve and Felicia. So have I considered ASMR? I have a book to read to you. I have a book that I wrote to read to you. I want to do that today. The leaves are changing. It's getting so beautiful. Well, it's always so beautiful, but yeah, yeah. Still tell Steve. Okay, so Steve's there and you're not. We'll pop over then and take Steve a fresh baked goodie box. Brenda went with the Grands trick-or-treating last year. He didn't dress up, but it was fun to tag along. Yeah. When my kids were little, I would stand back and let them go up. And you hear proud moms standing there watching. And when the people would open their door and they would make a fuss on their costumes, oh my gosh, it was so lovely. I love it. I love the magical times of it. We just don't get trick-or-treaters here. We live at the top of the village, and that's makes me sad. We used to live on a parade route, so we'd have a parade go right by our place, but we don't have that here, sadly. I want to paint this board too, this Christmas board today, but I really wanted to go on and show you. These are on sale. Get these if you want these. And we've had such incredible positive response from the people who are getting things from the TikTok shop, from our TikTok showcase. Thank you so much. My goal is to do things and have fun with you. I'm gonna wrap this little fellow up. I'm just gonna go crazy. This little bat. So I want to put this up here. I want to have the little tree stay on them. Friday this year. I hope there's lots of people. Yes. We had, like I said, we lived in this, day one of your starter tarnished. Yes. Brenda doesn't get trick-or-treaters. Morton, after 5 times feeding his new starter, he grew his bread. He baked his bread yesterday with his new starter that he grew. And he named it the 1870 to go with. I got him a shirt and I got me a shirt too. My shirt's down there. I'm going to wear my shirt today with my Morton hedgehog on it. And good morning. How are you? We're up cozy in the corner. A lot of people think we sleep on this bed. We don't. This is the TV bed. We sleep over in the east altar. This is the west altar. But this is where we do crafting. I do crafting when we watch TV here. And I was just looking this morning. I'm going to put a little curtain up. I got a little push tension rod. I'm going to put it up from there to there just to make it super duper private in here. Not that Morton and I are back in here with no pajamas on. We're just back in here hanging out and watching telly, but with our grandson being here now, I'm trying to wrap this so the lights all stay up at the front of our little bat. And there's no right or wrong way to do this. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's so cute. I just want to make sure that keeps his face lit up. I'm going to take this last part of it and wrap it tight around the stick here to end this. Yeah, the little bit of fabric up there, it'll just make it a wee bit more private and cozy. And that way when people sleep in here too, it's more private for them. This is perfect. Oh my gosh, I love him so much. I love this little man. kind of feel like when I think I'm gonna get a green pipe cleaner and put this all up around him. Maybe I'll wrap him up like a little present. I love him. Okay, I'm gonna turn him off. He's done. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. So that's the bat, and that's all the leftover wool from him. There's so much wool left over from him. Now I gotta turn on my bright light for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off these. I really wanted to go live to show you these. These are on sale. I don't know how long they'll be on sale. I just added the bottle brushes to the shop, to our showcase, I should say. This is just around a stick. It's so beautiful. And this, I'm going to do something with this. I'm not quite sure yet because I think, oh no, the glitter stays on. This was a recycled thing he broke off of a wreath. I'm going to do something with them. This is my color chart from my markers. I want to use these markers just now. I can unmute and have our good music back on. Okay, so these are the markers. This, you want to get those. You definitely want to get those. Hercule Dirkling, yes. These, the Just Art markers, I want to do this. I'm going to do this. I want to sample every color as it goes. These are so juicy. That's about the same color of that pumpkin. That's a hard one to see on that pumpkin. I only wish that they had these when my kids were little. I thought it would be really pretty to just have a pumpkin of all these colors. I know, I can see that one. Let's make that belly button yellow. So I'm gonna turn these little fairy lights on. It might not be bright enough for you to still see them. I mean, it might be too light. They're so pretty. Look how they look against there. Maybe I could do this without that bright light on. Yeah. Let's put our white ones on here so it doesn't distort the color. The bright light's a little bit too bright. Oh. They're the colored ones. Okay, little bat, you're gonna help us now. Definitely. We can craft by this. I'm gonna take every color of marker. These are acrylic paint markers. I'm gonna take every color. And I'm just putting a line down here. And if it goes into the next color, great. If it doesn't, great. No right way, no wrong way. Number one goal in your life, always just have fun. Have fun, everything else will be perfect. And I love how this is the best. How I wish they had these when my kids were little, or my grandkids. Look at how juicy these are. Can you see that subtle difference in color and the shading? Glowing from our little bat fairy light with the leaves. I'm going to take you down then and show you, yeah, it dries surprisingly fast. And looky, you can smudge it if you want to. Like if you want to smudge it in. I was thinking, I'm going to take this set in a canvas. I'm going to go up in the cemetery and I'm going to do a painting on a canvas with my acrylic markers. Yeah, the alcohol inks are good, but look, can you see? See it there? It's not coming off. And I like smudging / blending. This is going to be my favorite pumpkin that I've done so far. Just with all these beautiful colors. I mean, every color. I think I have 64 colors here. Every color is going on this pumpkin. And I love that holder. Love the holder. You can see there, see the shiny where it's still wet. The coverage is so nice on these. And these are in this live showcase. Could somebody please tell me how much these are? I only have 10 items in this showcase on this live. Could somebody please tell me how much they are? I know these are under 10 and there's 30 of them. And it's the set of, is it how many? 48 colors. Oh, I should have been putting my color of this in as I was doing that to make my swatches. Good morning, Kim. Brenda, thank you. And thank you, Suzanne. Thanks, girls. I can remember painting pumpkins with my kids because it sounded like a great concept, but it was the messiest thing in the world. Well, you could do one like candy corn, easy. But we're going to put all 48 of these colors on this pumpkin. It's a real pumpkin, yeah. This is a real pumpkin. We got it at a local. Look, would you ever paint in bed? I'm painting in the TV bed. Can you see this? Can you see the coverage and how beautiful these colors are? And while it's still wet, which it does dry really fairly fast. Good morning, Christina. How's everybody doing? How are you? While it's still wet, I'm just going to take my finger and just sort of dab this. It just sort of blends it, right? Just sort of blends it. Look how beautiful that is. Morton's making breakfast. And Sarah, thanks for adding a product to your cart. Look, I'm going to push that stuff over there. It's dry on my finger. You made your first bear burger from the kit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you for sharing that. Christina's doing great. And Sarah added a product to the cart. Thank you. Good morning, good morning. Morton's down in the kitchen. I don't know what he's doing exactly. And I forgot to tell everybody this morning here, when the family gets up, Jimmy and Erica are coming upstairs, and we're gonna have Christmas early. I have a bunch of gifts from my cousin, and Morton's carried them into the forest table, and they're gonna get to pick stuff out. She has a big autumn party every fall. It's incredible. I can't even describe it. Look at, and if you want to blend them, just dab them. Just dab them. Look at how they blend. Look at that. This is paint in bed. Try this at home. Super juicy, super awesome. And I've been wanting to do one of every color. I do have paint on my finger, but look, it's already dry. Good morning, happy Sunday. And I'm not just doing straight lines. This is our artistic license here. Take a couple colors, lay them down, and then blend it. You could do these on forever pumpkins too. How gorgeous is that looking? How gorgeous are those fairy lights? Oh, we're gonna be here for Christmas, yeah. A lot of the things that she sent home are for autumn. So, decorations and things. My cousin has the biggest, bestest heart. I'm super lucky. I'm in a family of people that they're just so lovely. And autumn is her thing. Her and her husband are coming up here for December for a couple of nights. And, yeah, there was a big old bonfire last night, and it was just lovely. It's at an old farmhouse down by York, Pennsylvania. And it was built like in the 1700s. And it's big old barn and beautiful, oh my goodness, these beautiful dogs, 2 gorgeous German shepherds. They each had their own soccer ball, and you would kick the soccer ball and they would chase the soccer ball and come back to you. The one actually could catch the ball and throw it back to you with her mouth. I'd never seen anything like it. I wanted to make a video, but I didn't because my phone stayed in my purse all day. See how the colors are separated? I'm going to just take my finger, just touch ever so slightly, and give them a little blend. Like, I think the blending looks better than just single stripes. What do you think? I love that. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this so much. And look, I could take a little bit of this color here. Oops. Come here, pumpkin. And just blend just a little bit over here. Oh, this is looking so good. So good. Good morning, good morning. How are ya? How's everybody doing? What you up to? And I'm going color by color here on these. And I've put these little fairy lights are why I went live. It's a flash sale for these. You get 30 in a pack. They each have their own controller. And these are acrylic paint markers that are so juicy and lovely. And look at this. Look at this that they come in. This, look, I gotta show you this. So they don't go rolling everywhere and they stay together. You zip the pouch up. Yeah, the blending, Suzanne, yeah, the blending definitely pulls it together. It takes it to the next level. I'm going to take one of my canvases and these paints. I'm going to go up in the cemetery and paint a painting of the church from the cemetery looking down over the mountains and see how these do on a canvas. I know they're going to do beautifully. I know they're going to do beautifully. This going one color into the other color, I'm loving how it's looking. Aren't they so fun? I had never used these before either before I bought them in TikTok Shop. I just want to tell you, I had resisted doing TikTok Shop because I don't know. I thought they picked the items for you. I'm a ding dong. And I'm like, oh, I just don't want to be selling random stuff that I don't do. But these are just, they're amazing. And I'm not just saying that, 'cause, like, you can look and see these, right? I hope. I never want you to think I'm just like, here, try this. It might be good. It's stuff that we're trying. Hello, Sunflower. How are ya? This is going to be called my swatch pumpkin. Look at those two colors by each other. That's exciting. Do you see how juicy these acrylic paint markers are? This is straight up magic. I don't know how. I don't know the science behind this, but you don't have any muss or fuss from a brush. Sitting back here in the cozy TV bed, painting pumpkins with you on a Sunday. Suzanne, thank you. Suzanne says, I like the way you're doing TikTok, opening up new ideas and crafts and teaching new stuff. Yeah. Even if people don't, like, even if you don't get this or order anything ever from us, that doesn't matter to me. I want to give people ideas and say, maybe you try this, maybe you try this, you know. Maybe you try wrapping fairy lights around a little leaf with a little bat or whatever on it. Maybe you'll have fun. That's the bottom line. We're supposed to get rain, yeah. So as I've been doing this, I've been silently kind of experimenting with how many colors before it dries. And it seems to be about 3. That's what the dry time is seeming to feel like here. So while it's still wet, I'm going to dab and blend just with my fingertip. Just with my fingertip. And I got to tell you what. Oh my goodness. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at how beautiful that is. Do you see how easy that is? Hey, Vicki. Windy in South Jersey. We're supposed to be getting rain. Dollhouse says, positive TikTok makes people happy. Yep, crafts are a healthy outlet. I agree. That's my TikToks. My whole TikTok feed is all crafts, basically. Crafts and animals. That's it. That's it. Martin's feed is so different from mine. I'm like, what the heck's happening? Oh, look at that subtle little, oh, that one's gorgeous. And I'm doing these color by color as they appear in my set here. And I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite features about this. I'm a weirdo for liking my things organized. I do get crazy sometimes with doing it, but, and I also like to put the cap on there while I'm doing it. This color is so subtle here. That's beautiful. Yep. Anybody else? Can you relate? You gotta keep them organized. Well, they just all go over the place, and you're like, no, I wanted that green. Now you gotta dig through all of them. Oh, these subtle colors are so beautiful. This is gonna be one beautiful pumpkin. I'm gonna just tap. Are you tapping? 11,100 likes, thank you. Well, a little bit's on my finger of this lighter color. Look, I'm gonna just blend a little bit there. Yep. These are in the showcase. What number are these in the showcase? I should have looked that up before I started too. I'm unprepared. I wanted to show you this. These are on sale. These little fairy lights. They're on sale and they're beautiful. Look at this one. And these little bottle brushes are in the shop now. Number 5. Thank you, Suzanne. 1, 2, 3. And you want a nostalgic little Christmas feel? Look at those colors. Oh my gosh. Look at the colors on there. I love them. Wait, these ones light, the fairy lights, the 30 pack of fairy lights. I forget how much they are, but the fairy lights are on a flash sale. That's why I went live this morning. I was just gonna do a little bit of crafting up here, and I saw that, and I thought I gotta go live and show you these. Oh, we're getting into the purples. These are acrylic paint markers. This board below us here is a Christmas tree shape. I want to paint something about it being Christmas every day. Because I feel like every day is like Christmas. Fairy lights are number 1 and they're $8.59 for 30 of them. I think that's like one of the best deals on TikTok. Straight up, those fairy lights. Straight up. I love purple. What's your favorite color? Mine and Morton's, which we didn't even know this for a little while. Mine and Morton's, both of our favorite colors is purple. Uh-oh. Number 4 glitter markers. 5 is the set we're using right now. Thank you, Suzanne. Red Bandit, we're getting, well, wait, no, we already did the reds. I love like a lavender purple and like a thistle-y color of purple. But you can see on here, see how I'm painting this. I'm just painting these colors down. I'm gonna show you here what I've been up to, because I got a dark color here that just happened. I'm getting ready to go into this dark blue. Now, I love that. Pink. Your childhood was Periwinkle Dollhouse. I love that. Nicole was pink. And anybody who's interested in these pens, get them. TikTok shop. I didn't know this. Things sell out from there. I'm going to make this one a little bit wider. And then I'm going to come into it with some other colors. Because I'm almost to the halfway point of my markers. Almost to the halfway point of my pumpkins. Or pumpkin. Look at that color. Oh my goodness. Now here's your little trick. Here's your little trick. Once you put your cap on, once you stick it back where it goes, I'll grab my next one out so I don't lose my place. While this is still wet, take your finger and just dab. Just give it a little dab. And I'm going to take this and come up on some of the, let's find a pretty contrast color. Well, maybe up here with a little blue blend. It dries quick. It dries super quick. And you don't have to dab it. I'm loving the effect from dabbing it. I'm going to take this and show you here. Look. It's already dried. It's already dried. I'm going to have one finger to wash when I get done. Look how it's looking. Do you love it? Are you loving this? I'm loving this. Sunflower pink fairy lights in the house. Yes. Martin is cooking breakfast. Can you hear him? I don't know what he's making. Suzanne, isn't it so simple and so beautiful? Like, look, you've watched what I've done. People always say to me, like, oh my gosh, you're so good at this. No, I'm not. I use products. I use products. These are great products here. So simple, yep. I think we get carried down and like, I'm looking at that color. I'm like, I want to do a Starry Night pumpkin. I'll show you how to do a Starry Night pumpkin. Not on this one. But I think we get bogged down in like, oh, it has to, I'm not an artist. It has to be. So, no, it doesn't have to be. You just have fun. You have fun. Nothing is ever perfect. And that's what makes it perfect. Is that a little, that's what makes it perfect. Yeah. If you want to see a Starry Night in the garden, pink fairy lights, I love it. Oh, and 2 people bought. Chrissy just purchased the fairy lights. The fairy lights are why I went live. The fairy lights are on a flash sale right now. You get 30 sets of these. 30. And you can choose the white ones. You can choose the white ones, or you can choose the colored ones. They're both equally beautiful, I think. I have both. I got the colored ones to start with, and then I'm like, I must get the clears. Had to have them. And it was a smart decision. Look, I'm going to take that down just one time and show you. Look at the coverage. Look at the coverage. This is incredible. These are acrylic paint markers. If you have been skeptical about an acrylic paint marker, because in the past I have used like an acrylic paint marker. I just put a couple of that over there. I'm going to top and blend. Blend them. Look how cool that looks. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. I chose the white ones. You want to use them year round? Yep. Yep. You could always, here in the West Altar, it's always Christmas over here, so I have colored lights up too. I love it. I love it. Isn't life grand? We get to do whatever we want. I have 7 Christmas trees up year round. Thankfully, Morton, when I said Morton, I think I'm going to leave this Christmas tree up because I'd never had an artificial tree before. And this one now, the lights are all wearing out on it. So I'm going to replace it. I think I'm going to, maybe I just put here my little light up guys on this tree that I can just turn one on here and there. But Martin said, yeah, why put it away? Just keep it up. All the tinsel Christmas trees. My sister has one of those. They are so cool. They're great because they reflect the light. Martin is such a sweetheart. He's down there making them fry bread, I think. They love it. Cayenne's off today. Hi, Heather. We're going to have a fun day today. I'm glad I'm getting to do some early morning crafties with you. I'm going to dab this. I'm going to dab to blend this. Just dab, 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 dab with my finger. Nothing special. Just dab that with my finger. Yeah, I have Valentine's Day in one area over by my spring window. Always Valentine's Day. Always. Valentine's Day is mine and Morton's wedding anniversary. These are acrylic paint markers. They're number 5 in the showcase. Just Start acrylic marker set. And see how it says the nib is 1 to 8? If you go right here on the end, 1 millimeter, lay it down on its side, it goes up. Well, it's actually, it can be, depending on how long or how much you lay it down here. Like, look how this is on its side. Look at the coverage. No brushes, no water. This is like this new age painting here. The new way to paint. Oh, when I think back to when my kids and I painted pumpkins on the table when they were little, you had paint cups everywhere, you had you had brushes, you had water, and it was a big old mess. You definitely would not have done it in the bed. No, you can't refill the markers, but they're super, I don't think you can anyway. Once I have one run out, I'll try it, but I would say no. But I have been using these for so many paintings and doing so many crafts with them, and they're juicy and they're full. But they will eventually run dry. I run markers dry all the time. I use the heck out of them. I'm gonna take this. This is my special tip for you. Put that one away, grab your next color, and then blend a little bit, just with your fingertip. This is my blending fingertip. Do you notice too, look, I got one little mark down here. They are not messy. They are not messy at all. I'm gonna blend a little bit of that right in there. But they start to dry real fast. You can feel how they dry. And look at this color. Look at that color. How beautiful are these? I just love them. I just love them. And I was thinking when I get to the white markers, and good morning, everybody. Welcome to the old church. Make sure you're following, please. I have so many fun things I want to make and do and show with you. And I have one crazy project I'm going to do this morning. Spur of the moment, it struck me that I'm going to do it today. This is going to be your prettiest Halloween pumpkin you've ever done. You could do these on forever pumpkins too. This is a real pumpkin. These are great for painting on stones. Oh, you know what would be really fun? You know how people hide the little stones for people to find? I'm just dabbing now with my finger. Just, yeah. Blending, blending, blending. But you know what would be fun to paint these? These would be fun to paint and take to a nursing home too. They really would be. Or to let out for people to find. For people to find a surprise pumpkin. That would be fun. Good morning, Gator Mom. Good morning, Cameo. Thanks for the heart, me. You could do a Cinderella pumpkin theme. You could absolutely do anything. Look at these colors. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? And I'm not just trying to draw a straight line. Mixing it up. Mixing it up here. That color, I might put a swatch of it right there and blend it in. Just give it a little touch to blend it. If you want to blend it, you don't have to. Just passing through. Good morning, good morning. Cameo, when I went to Canada, people had painted rocks all over it. Yes, I love that. I love random acts of kindness and fun and art. Random acts of art is a good thing. Yep, they had a Facebook page. Yep. You can go there and share, and yeah, that's a cool thing. Look at that color. Oh my gosh, that color is gorgeous by that color. I am so happy that we're doing this morning. Are you enjoying watching this? My dad used to have this expression, that's as interesting as watching paint dry. I mean, it wasn't his expression, that's a common one. But that's what we're doing, and I'm loving it. What did you do this morning? Watch paint dry. By a little bat holding leaves with fairy lights. Love all the videos, lives. Hello. You love starting your day with a lovely little craft. It doesn't get much better, does it? I'm running out of room here, but good news. Good news. A lot of the colors that I have coming up are lighter colors, so I can use them as accents on our pumpkin. We're into our last little set here. Our last section. I'll go skinnier on these lines. How easy and fun and beautiful is this project? How messy would this have to be if I was using 48 colors of a paint and a pot and a brush? Seriously, think about that. If these were all little jars of paint and I had to have brushes. Oh, Cameo, I love that. Watching you do crafts is like therapy for me. I love it. That's very sweet of you. And I watch videos on how to do better on TikTok, doing live showcases, and I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't tell you hooks. I can't tell you things like teasers, like stick around and we'll do. I can't. It's good advice, but I can't TikTok like that. These are lovely acrylic paint markers. These are paint markers. These are number 5 in our showcase. 48 different colors. And would you just look at this? We're painting in bed. And then to blend, we're just dabbing. They dry so quick. If you want to dab, you got to do it quick, because these ones can't dab those ones anymore. But it's real acrylic paint. You can look in our showcase just now and see them. They come in a gorgeous holder. Everyone has their own little place. That's my only messy finger, and that's because that's my blending finger, not my blessing finger. I was getting a total church vibe. SG, thank you for following. And I went live to show you these little fairy lights. There's a flash sale on them. And I decided to just do a little painted pumpkin. This is a real pumpkin. Some you can do straight lines, you can do ziggles, you can do whatever you want to do. It's your pumpkin. You do whatever you want to do with your pumpkin. Shopping bag at the bottom. Thank you so much, Brenda. And thanks everybody who's helping with comments if I don't see them. I have you in a phone holder around my neck, so you're getting to see just what I'm doing. But it's sometimes not always great to read the comments. And I get lost in what I'm doing. Look here now, while it's wet, I'm gonna just slightly, just dab this and blend. No right way, no wrong way, but I love that. I'm gonna take some of that darker over and blend it right there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Can't see a shopping bag. Parcel bundle, look for that then. Just click and experiment. And thank you for asking, and thanks for telling and sharing, everybody. Okay, so here we have silvers and browns and earth tones. I'm not gonna use them. I'm not. I'll use this one. I'll use this silver. I'll use the silver and I'll use the gold. But then I'll show you what we're gonna do. I use the silver. And it's totally your pumpkin, so it's totally your call. Silver. And I think this is a gold color. I don't have my light on in here. This might be like a white too. Oh yeah, that's a good one to end with. Oh, I just got a good idea. You could make birch trees with this. While these are still wet, I'm gonna blend just by touching this. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool and beautiful, and it's done. It is done. Seriously, look at that pumpkin. How cool is that pumpkin? How cool is that pumpkin? Let me put it down here with some fairy light. And if you wanted to, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I want to show you what good coverage this has. So this is the white. Good morning, Paula. And let's make right here. Let's make a tiny little star. Let's just make a little star. A little star. And you see how it just covered over the blue? I'm gonna just dab it to just sort of make it blend. You wanna make little dots? You can make little dots. Tap and blend. We could make a little moon. We could do anything. We could do anything with these. These markers are lovely. But the family's down for breakfast now. I'm gonna need to say bye-bye. I think this has been one of the prettiest things I've ever made. What do you think? Go ahead, rate the pumpkin. Wait, rate the pumpkin with the fairy light shining on the pumpkin. Give that pumpkin a little rating. Come on, give me a score. How did I do? How did I do on the pumpkin? 10, 10, 100, 100. Come on, 1,000. You can do this too. You can do this too. And thank you, ST, for purchasing. This is so easy and so fun. Look at all these colors, and remember these fairy lights, 30 of them, battery operated, gorgeousness. The fun is in the making. Ask me anything before I jump off. Ask me anything about any of this stuff. I'm so happy to answer your questions and share with you. Just ask away. Nope, I didn't put any lacquer over it. No, this is just acrylic paint. The name for the pens, absolutely, you can see them. Where is that? Here. Here. I will be back on live today. You get 30 strands of fairy lights. That's the marker set. There's 48 of them. These are the, look at how bright these are. These are the fairy lights. Look at these fairy lights. Wouldn't it be beautiful? 3 of them grouped together, different sizes. Suzanne, I was thinking polka dots on this would be amazing. But look how it came out. Isn't it gorgeous? Can you see? Like it, I don't even know how to describe how much I love this. I love that so much. You could take and you could make twirlies down here. And look, there, I missed a little spot. If you wanted to make it, you wanted to put some leaves on here. Look, we could put some little leaves on here. That quick and easy. And I'm like into the twirly stuff. If you wanted to take and make like a little twirly on your pumpkin, you could do. I'm gonna dab that just to blend it just a little bit. And want to see something neat? This stem, watch. Because the stem is just brown. You can paint the stem of your pumpkin. How cool is that? That's a real pumpkin. Would it work on acrylic pumpkins? Absolutely. I have done it. My little pumpkin face doll that I made, she's acrylic. Well, it's not a real pumpkin. This is a real pumpkin. Oh, and I wanted to show you this too. I gotta show you this quick before I leave. Let me get a good color here. Well, let's just do it on this bat, actually. And the markers all have its own little keeper to keep them in. Let's get some color over here for you. I'm going to paint this. This is wood. I'm going to paint that with my acrylic markers. But I want to show you this. This is my little bat. My little bat that I've felted. Let's find a pretty color here. Let's go with this. Here's an orange. Oh. Yeah, you can, a glass top for a wood table, you could put leaves in between and treat them. Treat them before you put them in between, yeah. Yep, definitely. So this is an old dried out leaf from last year. But look, the acrylic markers, you want to add a bit more color, you can do that. And then smudge them. Let me use a darker color so you can see. These acrylic paint markers, if you don't have them, it's like buying, it's basically like buying a whole art store. You can use them on so many different things. So look how beautiful. I mean, just gorgeous. I'm gonna take this red and put this up here. This is on just a regular leaf. And I'm just gonna blend it with my finger. And I feel like that got a bit too crazy. So I'm gonna come back here. Let's grab, oh, this golden. Let's get this golden. And look how these cover. These are number 5. Can I pin it? Can I do that? Do you guys know how I do that? Let me see. Oh. Pin. They're pinned. These markers are pinned. These markers are pinned. They have almost a 5-star rating. I can't see anybody giving these less. Look at the coverage. Look at that coverage that they give. They went right over my mistake and look so beautiful. Honey, what you make?
So discard pancake and
a discard pancake.
from hand. It's not the greatest. I used the recipe I got offline and it could have done with your sugar and or you want some syrup on it with
Actually, I don't. I'm sorry. I am super sorry, Martin. Right. Wait, don't leave yet. I want to show you this. Look at this pumpkin. I can't eat right now. Look at that pumpkin, honey.
Was that using the acrylic markers?
Yep, every one of the acrylic markers but the end colors.
Yeah, that's really neat. Right.
Isn't it beautiful?
Well, we didn't eat.
Thank you. Sorry, eat mine. Yeah, and the bat. Poor Martin. Martin is such a sweetheart. I'm gonna take you out of my phone case. And can I ask you a question? I've had you for this live. You have been in this phone holder around my neck. Did you get a good view at what I was doing? Did you get a good view at all of this? Could you see it nicely? Could you see it? Good. And I hope it didn't wobble too much for you. Look, we have all our markers back in, and this is what I really love about this set. I've been putting my color chart in here. I still have to color that in. I'm really bad for not coloring in. But I love this. It's a really robust, case that this is in. Easily to zip. Get my little stick over here too. Oh, the little stick is so good. But look, all of that right in here. Look at how good that is. Your whole set right here, look. All of that in there. And like I've been painting that with it. I'm going to paint this. I want to write, I think I'm going to make a little Christmas poem up for Morton and put it on this Christmas tree and put it up here in the west altar because it's always Christmas up in here. But yeah, we got the bat. I love the bat. Morton, look, you didn't see him.
Oh, that's neat.
Isn't he cute with the
Yeah,
fairy
yeah,
lights?
big.
The fairy lights are on a flash sale right now, honey. That's
Alright,
why I
that's
went live, yeah. Thank you for my tablets. But yeah, I had to show you this. I'm going to turn the big bright light on. I'm going to take these tablets too before I lose them. Vitamins and my one that stops my blood clots. I'm going to turn this big bright light on. It is bright. This is my crafting light, and oh my goodness, look at this in the light. Look at this in the light. Look at our little star that we put on and muted out. That is, that's flipping beautiful. All right, now I'm going to ask you to pick your favorite thing. The little bottle brush tree. The bottle brush tree. The little fairy lights. The bottle brush tree is in the showcase too. It's a whole bunch of them. The bat. The bat is so sweet. And that's in that huge needle felting kit that comes with 8 of them, or the markers. What was your favorite thing that you saw in the showcase? Please help me. Help me, help me. Tell me, which was your favorite thing that you saw? There's the needle felting kit. This is just a recycle thing. He's nothing that... The needle felting kit, I didn't show you this either. This is all the leftover from my very first bat kit. Look at all that wool left over from my very first bat kit. The needle felting comes with everything for the needle felting and all of these sets. I want to have a needle felting party here where I get everybody gathered around the table and we all make one of these. That's what the bat is from. Okay. The needle felting is so... the instructions... and I did live videos on this too. The instructions for this are so incredible, and it's step by step by step. Simple, clear instructions. And then this is what I love. Pictures of each side and what you need. And what you need for every one is in each set. Every set has its own thing in there of what you need. And the kit comes with the needle felting stuff and have the leaves turned? The family's down there having breakfast now. I'll show you the leaves. They have to be in there for 5 days. The leaves are coming out amazing, but that stuff's sold out. I gotta turn you around, and I'm sorry for how I look this morning. It's early. It's early, and I have not. I've been up early and excited. And look at this. Look at this beautiful baby. The pens have 48 in the set. And look, I mean, it's nice and handy. Stick this on a shelf. I'm going to keep these on a shelf up in here. I normally don't paint in bed. You can paint in bed with these. I'm not that creative. Look. I just drew lines on there and only made the prettiest pumpkin in the world. Want to get it even prettier? Add fairy lights. Look at this. What a wonderful way to make friends. Pens have 48 in the set. The needle felting kit has 8 different friends to make in the needle felting kit. I can't believe that. It's an amazing deal, and all the tools. This is what I went live for. The fairy lights. These fairy lights. Ziggy, turn off, grandchildren. Oh, it made it a little, I was going to say quieter, a little darker. The fairy lights are so bright and beautiful. The strawberry bat is cute. The strawberry bat, I kind of just turn him into a little pumpkin bat. And you can do whatever you want to. And I just put these in the showcase. I just got these bottle brushes. And I got to show you the color of this. When you turn it off, look at the color. That's the color of it off. And the lights, push it once and it flashes. No, slow flash, steady. I like the steady. Are you a flasher? The fairy lights are in the showcase. You can choose colored fairy lights, or you can choose this kind of fairy light. I just can't take the flashing ones. Like, I can't take them. But these are incredible, and these are item number 1, I think, and it's on a flash sale. For the fairy lights, the bat's different. These are fairy lights that I just wrapped around a stick. How great are these? There's 30 in the set. Can you see how bright they are? I don't know if you can see how bright they are. They're super bright. I love these. And I've been turning this stick on while Morton and I watched TV. The one night I actually forgot and left him on, and I just have it sitting here by where I keep my water by the TV bed. So we're over in our bed, which is over in the east altar. We were over there, and I looked over and I saw something glowing, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to turn them off. You like the slow-mo. Yeah. I love these. I love these. I hope you had fun this morning. I sure did have fun hanging out with you. I'm going to turn all of these off now. And we'll save them to play with later. Oh my gosh, the bat's upside. The bat is upside down. The bat needs to be upside down. Would you not agree? This bat needs to hang upside down. Look at him. Yes. Yes. The upside down bat. Oh, he's going to hang up here. I'm going to have this new friend hanging upside down here. I'm going to put a little stick up there and just set that behind there. And these lights, somebody commented, I had some and I wore the batteries out and I threw them away. Don't throw them out. Please don't. The batteries are so easy to change, cheap, and they're in our showcase too. I love him. Oh my gosh. I might need to just have him right here on my lamp. Yep. Oh my goodness, yep. I'm just going to take a little ribbon and hang him up here. I got to turn you around. I get the best ideas when I'm with you. I get the best ideas when I'm with you. Wait for it, wait for it. You're going to love this. I'm going to put a little ribbon up here. Look at my little lamp now. Now look at my little lamp. My little lamp now has the cutest little bat in the world hanging from it. I'm going to see if Morton notices him tonight. That's where he's going to live. I'm just going to tie a little ribbon there. Look at him. Oh my gosh, that face. Oh my gosh, that face. I got to get him up. Sorry. I was leaned back, way back on this. I was comfy in there. Well, now he might be my new favorite thing. And I have ribbon. I'm going to tie him with a little piece of orange organza there, so I can turn him off any old time. I love him. Thank you so much, everybody who's been here. I'm going to turn this little bat off. until tonight. He's gorgeous. I hope you had fun, and I hope you enjoyed watching all the fun, lovely things happening. You can do them too. I am absolutely nothing special. I'm not a fine artist. I like to have fun. Just have fun, and everything else falls into place. So, isn't he so cute? You can make him. You can make him cuter than mine. Mine got a little bit wonky. But I'm gonna jump off and go join the fam, and I will see you later. Thanks everybody who got something from the product showcase. You're awesome. And I think this is the case. You, even after I go, you can go shop our showcase, and any deals that happened when I was live, they last for 1 hour. So, and I forget to tell you these things. I'm not good at this. I'm sorry. I'll get better. But I think I did just learn that. So have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. See you soon. Thanks for hanging out. Bye for now.